And good morning. It is 23 minutes after 8 o'clock, and joining us in studio this morning from Victory Outreach Church here in Roswell, we have John and Philip with us this morning. Morning, gentlemen.
Morning. How's it going?
Good. How about you guys doing?
Good.
Doing good.
Good. How's the weekend?
Oh, it's not too bad, you know.
Yeah.
A little cold, but that's all right. Summer's around the corner, right?
That's true. It is the windy season. So hopefully, how's everything at the facility there? Does the wind hold up to the wind okay? Or are you guys having to do some work on battening down hatches and whatnot over there? I know that's not something a lot of us we deal with a lot here in Roswell. So.
Everything's going good over there.
Good.
Everything's good over at the home. The wind didn't carry us away.
Yeah, good deal. Well, maybe before we talk about Easter weekend and everything, just kind of give folks a little bit of background about Victory Outreach and obviously, you know, what you guys do, and we celebrate God first, but talk about the program a little bit.
Well, the Victory Homes out here in Roswell, we've been out here almost a little over a year now. The men's home. Just about a month and a half ago, we actually opened up a free women's home too.
Awesome.
So there's now a men's and a women's home here in the city of Roswell.
So if you're a person in need of help or looking to be closer to God, regardless if you're male, female, we've got a home for you.
Yeah, they're 100% free homes too, faith-based. And it's a home that I've been through myself. I'm now the men's home director out here in Roswell. John actually just completed the home out here in Roswell. So,
going through the program or like physically completed the home, like building. I'm dumb. I'm literal. I just want to
he finished the home.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's a powerful thing. You know, men and women are able to come into the home.
Sure.
And it's more than just getting off the drugs and the alcohol and defeating depression. It's about getting a relationship with Christ.
And to be honest, it's not always about drugs. And if you're having trouble connecting to God, and your life is not, you know, and then we've talked about this before, where it's, you help a lot of people overcome drug, alcohol addictions and things, but that's not always the reason why people come to Victory Outreach. That's, you know, if you have a hole in your heart, if things aren't working in your life, if you're trying to go through life and struggling, whether you're trying to fill that void with alcohol, drugs, gambling, or whatever. It doesn't have to be an addictive thing per se. Maybe it's just, I don't know. I don't have the skills here. You know what I mean? It's just I'm not connecting. At the end of the day, that's what Victory Outreach is all about. Sure, you have a lot of folks that come through there, you know, at first maybe coming to get off of alcohol and drugs, but then they realize, oh, my problem was I'm missing God in my life. I'm trying to fill that hole with drugs, alcohol, gambling, whatever turmoil is in my life. That's why it's there. And you guys literally help these people because you all chewed the same dirt. You know what I mean? And I think that's why, you know, it's a connection to God, and that works there. I think that's why when we talk about rehab programs and things, programs like Victory Outreach work, the percentages are much higher as far as success rates and things, and it's because you're actually fixing a person. You're not weaning them off a substance, and a rehab weans you off a substance, but they don't fill that void. They don't treat the reason why you were doing what you were doing to begin with. And Victory Outreach says, no. Your problem's not you're addicted to alcohol. Your problem is you're not connected to God. And once that happens, then you're going to find out you don't need the alcohol anymore. You don't need the drug or whatever it is you were using to medicate yourself. We've now filled that with a purpose in life. And that's really what you do, and that's why it works. But I do want to stress out there, if you're having problems in life, you don't have to get addicted to alcohol to come to Victory Outreach, is what I'm saying. You can come whether you don't, you know what I'm saying? It's not, there's not a requirement, or it's not even a reason to come necessarily.
Yeah, we're a family-oriented ministry. We believe in restoration of family. There's people out there just lost and hopeless, and they're not addicted to drugs or to alcohol.
Sure.
Like you said, like we always say, they just needed Jesus in their life.
Sure.
Some people come to us just needing the fellowship.
Mm-hmm.
So It's like, no, you do not have to be addicted to drugs or alcohol to come to Victory Outreach, or even to the Victory Homes itself, because, you know, there's people I know who've gone through the homes and weren't addicted to drugs or alcohol.
They had a problem in life. They were not connected to God. And guess what? When you're surrounded by followers of God, it rubs off on you a little bit sometimes, doesn't it?
It sure does.
It kind of, you know, that's how it works. That's how you're getting meaning. And so it's a great program. It's a great church here. And guess what? This weekend they want to invite you to come out and celebrate with them. We're not trying to. Well, I mean, if you have problems and you need help, they're gonna pull a hand out to you and help you at any moment. But really, this weekend's about celebrating God, celebrating why we're Christians. I was just talking with the folks from Church on the Move the other day, and we Christmas is fun. Christmas is great. Christmas is a wonderful family holiday as we celebrate the birth of Christ. But as Christians, this is our Super Bowl. This is the big deal. The Easter is the reason we are Christians. The whole reason we believe and our faith is everything because of what we're celebrating this weekend with Good Friday and Easter Sunday and what the meanings behind those significant historical events mean. And so, I don't know. It's just like we put a bigger deal on Christmas than we do on Easter sometimes. And I almost like, if you look at the significance of Christianity, Easter's it, man. This is the whole reason. We should be shooting this thing from the top of every mountain celebrating this time. So come celebrate at the top of the mountain with you guys. Come on out. You're going to have fun. Saturday, a big Easter egg hunt. So big family fun event for the kids to come out and families to come and enjoy. That's going to be Saturday. And then, of course, you guys are going to have Easter services on Sunday. But let's talk a little bit about Saturday. What's on tap for the big Easter egg hunt?
Well, this Saturday we are having our second annual Easter egg hunt out there. It's Victory Outreach Roswell and the Westminster Presbyterian Church.
Yes, which is off of Second there by Champion Motorsports there and all that. Yeah,
2801 West 4th Street.
Yes.
And we'll have a stage set in the parking lot. There's going to be games for the kids. Obviously, Easter egg hunts. There's different age groups for the Easter egg hunts for the kids. There's golden egg prizes.
Okay.
We give away stuff. I believe like bikes and stuff like that for the golden egg prizes.
You have to be a kid to get one of those?
Yeah, they wouldn't allow me in it this year either.
Oh, yeah, I know, man. They get all the good stuff. Lucky.
We'll also be giving away some care baskets. We have care basket drawing giveaways, which are baskets full of stuff that, household needs. Laundry soap, dish soap, cleaning supplies.
Just a little thing to help you take care of your life and your family things. So cool.
Yeah, there'll be some gas card giveaways, I believe. And then also there'll be free food.
$50 gas card gets you a gallon of gas.
Yeah.
Just kidding. Gets you like 3.
Well, there'll be free food while supplies last and everything too. So yeah, it's just, last year was our first one. It went really good.
Good.
We believe God's going to do something this year at the Easter egg hunt. And our young adults ministry, God's Anointed Now generation, they're going to be putting on a skit during the Easter egg hunt as well. So there'll be live music. Brother John's in a band. He's a drummer.
All right.
They'll be playing there at the Easter egg hunt. So
nice. Good deal. What's your band's name?
Oh, our band name is The Figs. It
Okay.
stands for Fallen into Grace.
Just not fans of figs?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know. I really love figs, man. They're delicious.
No, it's me and another brother, Cisco Walker. He plays the guitar, and our other brother, JJ. It's just something. It's like a hobby that we do, but we like to make music for the glory of God, and it's gonna be a fun time, man. You guys should come out.
Well, and that's why the music works, because it's coming from the heart. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and that's and art and music's such a great way to evoke emotion and feeling and to reach people. So it's great. So come out, hear some great music. So maybe like the adults, because I get it, a bunch of kids screaming. You're like, oh, I need a moment. You can, while the kids are running around playing fun with it, you can always go on over, enjoy some music, and kind of maybe chill a little bit while the kids are burning off energy and having fun and doing that. But really, it's all about spending time as a family, fellowship, connecting with God, and celebrating God as we celebrate the Easter weekend here. Yep. So come out, the kids, and this is great because now you're incorporating God into your kids too, and that's kids obviously learn different than adults do, and adults learn different than adults do. It's like that, but when you're setting the foundation for talking about all the good things God and so these younger kids especially, all their they hear about God and all that, but they're mostly associated with looking for golden eggs and candy and all that. But you're planting those seeds. You're really saying, okay, remember that Easter egg hunt? That's and so you're really saying, at first you're kind of saying this is all part of God's plan, what you're doing and all. This is what being with God's like. And so they're younger and they only get the eggs and stuff. But as they get older, they're going to associate when you start giving some of those lessons on the story of Christ and why we are Christians and all that. They're incorporating some of these early childhood memories with that, and they're getting a bigger picture of what Christianity is all about. Does that make sense, what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It really, even if they're not old enough to understand why we celebrate this weekend, they can understand this is a good weekend. You know what I mean? Yeah. And so when they start learning the reasons why we do what we do, and they're of that age where it's appropriate for them to understand that, then they've got experiences already connected to that. It's like, remember the time we went, this is why we do that, and so use this weekend as that as much as well, connecting family, growing your own family's relationship with God. That's what this weekend's about too. It's having a good time and meeting and connecting with fellow human beings, but it's also, what the big picture is, connecting closer with God and celebrating God. So come out, roll some eggs, have fun. Like I said, everything gets underway. 2 to 4 is the egg hunt, right?
Yes.
Or no? Okay, so that's what. So you probably want to get out there. What time's everything kind of getting underway? Is it 2 o'clock or a little bit earlier? Or?
I think we'll probably open registration a little early. I would
Okay.
say probably around 1 o'clock.
Okay.
Registration will open.
Okay,
So I would say
Get there
probably
a little
start
bit-
showing to get there a little early.
but the hunting will begin
register
roughly around 2 o'clock.
around 2 o'clock. Everything will get started.
Very basic, and of course, like you said, it's by age groups and everything. So the big kids aren't going against the little kids trying to find eggs and things like that, and vice versa. It's all age appropriate, but yeah, because it's fun, and I know what's going to happen. You're always going to see some parents. There's always the parents like in the corner. Bobby, over there,
Oh, yeah.
over there. Susie, right there.
There's the gold egg right there. Run.
Right there. Over there. That's part of the fun. Parents get involved. But come out. So we're going to have live music. We're going to have, of course, the Easter egg hunt, matching food, snacks, things like that. It's really just come out and celebrate and have a good time. Starts, get there about 1:30 or so. Everything will get underway about 2. Goes to what, about 4 or so?
Yeah, usually I think it went to about 4 last year. So about
Okay.
4:30 it'll go to. And then, yeah.
So who's in
Good time.
charge of, I'm guessing all of you are in charge of filling eggs and hiding eggs?
Yeah, the church is going to be filling the eggs this
Yeah.
Thursday after service.
Okay.
So
Good deal. How many eggs do they plan on hiding? Do they know? Do they have a count yet? Or
I think it's a little over 3,000 eggs I think we're doing.
oof, that's a lot of egg filling.
Yeah, it sure is. They don't like me there because I try to eat all the candy.
Well, see, if you're going to be part of the volunteer brigade that fills candy eggs, there is the rule: 1 for you, 1 for me. That's unwritten rules. That's
Yeah, everyone knows.
Yeah,
Everyone
it's
knows.
the 11th commandment. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. 1 for you, 1 for me. But yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun, and again, that'll be Saturday. And again, it's going to be at Westminster Presbyterian Church, which is 2801 West 4th. If you know where Champion Motorsports is on West 2nd, it's Sycamore or whatever. It's right next to that road, right next to, maybe it's 4th Street, I don't remember, but whatever that road right next to Champion, follow that like a block or two, and then you'll see the church like right there to your left, I think, if I remember right from the road there. But yeah, you can't miss it. Be right there. And come and celebrate. Bring the kids. Bring the whole family. Mom, dad, the kids. When the kids are rolling eggs and you're out there taking pictures and collecting and doing all that, mom and dad can be doing their thing. If the kids are a little older and they're of age to where they can be a little bit more independent out there, let them have fun while mom and dad go do mom and dad things over at another part of the property there. That's what this Saturday's about. Just having fun, celebrating God, and of course, if you do want to learn more about Victor Outreach, be a part. If you're looking for help, there's going to be lots of folks there that can give you information about that too. So, maybe wait till he's after finished drumming before you hit him up to ask questions. But wait till the song's over. Don't be like mid song. Wait for the solo, please. But yeah, come on out. And then, of course, the big day, Sunday. Talk about your services and what's planned for Easter Sunday services.
Well, for Easter Sunday, our Sunday services start at 11:30 a.m.
Okay.
We have our Easter Sunday celebration service, and that would be on April 17th, the day following the Easter egg hunt.
Okay.
And so we're inviting everyone from the city, everyone from obviously from the Easter egg hunt back out. I believe we'll be handing out some candy. I believe there are chocolate bunnies to the kids who come out that day. We'll have a little bit of food afterwards, a little fellowship after service. But it'll be a powerful time.
Yeah.
I know Pastor Pat's excited for it.
Awesome.
So,
and yet, like you said, we bring out the candy and stuff. So mom and dad, families, I know sometimes I get money's tight. I hear you. And then Easter comes up. It's like, I can't afford to spend $30-$40 on a bunch of candy to put I get it. I understand that. You're like, I got to buy shoes. I got to buy this. Let the church help with that. Come out Saturday to the Easter egg hunt. Like you said, come out to Sunday services. Make sure your kid gets some of that candy there, and that way they can celebrate with it too, even though, I get it. You can't rub two nickels together at the moment. We all live there. We're all there at some point. I don't know how many times I myself was like, how many, you want 1 or 2 ramens today for dinner? You know what I mean? I get it. So if that's an issue for you, then let Victory Outreach and come out and be a part of that. Money's not the thing here. Let's these kids have a good time. And, that's the great thing about parenting. If you do it right, the kids don't know you're poor sometimes. I mean, that's kind of a thing. You get in there. It's like, hey, because parents want to give and give everything for their kids, and so they sacrifice. And really, you can get creative with some of this stuff and not break the bank so you can still afford the shoes and still take care of the bills, but not allow your child to miss out on an Easter celebration here. So please come be a part of that. And if you need help with all that, that's what they're there for. We're here to create great memories and to create great experiences for your family as we celebrate God. So don't let money be a hurdle. Don't let I can't afford that. That shouldn't be the words out of your mouth. Don't let that. We can all afford to be closer to God. That doesn't cost a dime. And I get it. Sometimes the ancillary world of the possessions and things puts a real hamper in our lives. But that's not why we do these things. So don't let it be the hamper. If you're thinking I can't afford this, I can't, reach out. We'll if there's a will, we'll find out a way to get you involved with that stuff. So, am I pretty spot on there?
Yeah.
That's if you want to be closer to God, you want your family closer to God, come be a part of this. That's why we do these free things, and hopefully you come out and we'd love to have you come out and win some free eggs and some candy and some prizes and things. But at the end of the day, we want you to make that connection to God and understand this is why we celebrate this day. This is why the sacrifices that are made by Jesus Christ for us. This is the day that proves why we're here, and we want to show you that. And that's we can do that in a fun, positive way and celebrate. Because that's what it is. It's the biggest miracle of life is what Jesus did for us and what we sit here and do. So come celebrate. Come have some fun. Don't worry about, I can't afford this or I can't do that. You got a family, you're breathing, then you can come on and be a part of this. So, good deal. What else on the Easter Sunday services? I know I kind of stepped on your toes there.
Oh, no, it starts at 11:30 a.m.
Okay.
For parents out there, all of our services, we do have our kids gang, which is kids gang standing for God's Anointed Next Generation.
Okay.
So we have a nursery available. So if you're parents and you're thinking, hey, I don't want my kids causing a ruckus during service, we do have a place for the kids to go.
Sure.
There's teachers back there. There's people in charge of the nursery. You know what they're doing. So if
and they're probably doing fun little activities.
They do activities. They have
celebrating
snacks.
God as well.
Yeah.
While you're in your services, they're getting a little of that too. And
it's more just a service at their level.
Sure,
is what it is. So
yeah.
There's teachings going on. They have crafts, snacks, and stuff like that. So if you ever worry about, I don't want my kids disrupting, because I know when I was a kid, my mom used to take me to service, and
don't you talk out.
It would last about 5 minutes, and we'd be heading to the door. But we have a place for the kids to go.
That's when you learn your ears are handles.
So we just want to invite everyone out to our Easter egg hunt, and then also our Easter service the following day, April 17th. It starts at 11:30 a.m. So, and
of course, obviously, when we started out this conversation, if you're struggling, if life's not working, is it a dependency issue? Is it whatever? Maybe it's a relationship issue. Maybe whatever it is, something's not working right for you, and you don't know where to turn. Well, Victory Outreach is a place you can turn to. That's there. Does not matter where you come from, where you've been, what, if you're wanting to get closer to God or understand how to be one of God's children and how to make that connection, that's all you need. Whether you tried to fix it with alcohol, drugs, or you haven't fixed it or haven't done anything, you don't know what to do. Doesn't matter. Please reach out to Victory Outreach. Come out this Sunday to services. Come out this weekend. Come out today. I mean, just swing by the church here today. If you're having problems, there's usually someone. If it's Pastor Pat or Tom Blake, somebody's usually just kind of hanging out there. They can put you in the right direction. So the worst thing you can do is try to just fix it yourself, because you may succeed for a little bit. At some point, that's going to catch up. We're human beings. We're people that need each other. Whether you want to believe it or not, we all need each other in some way, shape, or form. And that's really what Victory Outreach is helping a group of people coming together to learn and to celebrate God together. That's Victory Outreach in a nutshell. So come and be a part of it, whether you're having issues, or maybe you've walked the path. Maybe you were in an outreach program, Victory Outreach, in another part of the country, and you moved here, and you're thinking, man, maybe we can use more mentors. We can use more people that walked in your shoes and considering and mentoring some of our new folks coming in and getting them in. And because the more people that are surrounding these folks, the better. The more and the more people that are living proof of success, the better. So come be a part of it.
And that's what the Victory Outreach is about. We're a family. Mm-hmm. That's what men and women don't realize when they first come into the home. Is they think, we're just coming into a program. So, see, I was a heroin addict for over 15 years. I went to program, jail cell to jail cell. But it was when I came into the Victory Home where I found Jesus. And then that's when I realized there's only one way for me to fix my issue. And that was through him. Sure. And it was through my leadership and the family environment that Victory Outreach puts out around all the men and women in not just the homes, but the church. Mm-hmm. We're a family-oriented ministry, and we rally around one another. Mm-hmm. Because who better to reach someone who's been out there in the streets like that than someone who at one time was out there in the streets like that? We understand what you're going through. Yeah. I've been through it.
Many have probably experienced the highs that you got trying to achieve that, and then they also experience the lows when that wears off. You know what I mean? And so you're actually talking to people that truly understand where you're coming from. It's not like, I get it. We have people, doctors, things that spend a massive amount of time studying, educating, and that's great. They have valuable information. But until you've experienced it, till you know, it's really hard to, especially something life-altering like that. It's hard for you to understand those feelings and stuff unless you've been in those things. And so that's where this goes. It comes from you're coming to people that have whatever you've done or whatever you're feeling, have either done the exact same thing or something very similar to it, or going down a path, or maybe even going worse. That's what I'm saying. I believe people have to hit bottoms before they come to a realization that they've got to change. Something's got to happen in their life to physically change and alter their desire. Sometimes it's going to prison. Sometimes it's losing family. Sometimes it's a death. Sometimes it's a medical ailment. I believe, when you get addicts, sometimes you've got to hit that point where they say, you know what, if I don't change right now, something bad's going to happen. I'm going to die. I'm going to lose my family, something. And unfortunately, that's kind of humanity. We don't learn lessons sometimes very well. We got to be beat over the head a few times before it sinks in. And I think addicts are very much that way. And that's why you guys in this program is so great, because every single one has spent time. They've done the things. You guys can attest to this. I mean, you yourselves have probably experienced things that when you have new people come in, it's like, that's nothing. I did this. And here I am, better today. We can help you overcome these. Am I getting warm on what I'm saying? That's why it works.
Yeah, and I was in your waiting room there. I was watching the news, is talking about the fentanyl issue,
Mm-hmm.
And that's something that was a struggle for me. And we see that fentanyl's killing people, kids, and it's terrible, man. But like we do know what it's like, and I'm not. It's hard. I'm not gonna lie. But I mean, but you know, with the power of Jesus Christ, it's possible.
You're
Like,
here. You did
yeah.
it. You beat it. I mean, yeah, you're still walking the path,
Yeah.
but you overcame that area. You know, if you were on that path, still, odds are pretty good. You're not sitting in front of me talking today. You're probably
Right.
6 feet under,
Yeah.
or something like that, or maybe even worse. You know, maybe you hurt others to a point where it can't come back, and that's the beauty of this. That's where it's at. And here's the other thing. No matter how bad or how far you've gone, there's time out. If you're still breathing, if you're still on this earth, there's a time to turn around.
Right.
So no matter how far down that hole you've gone, how deep you are, how insurmountable you feel like I'm too bad, I'm gone. Nope. That's God. You're talking about God. You questioning God? God got you.
Yeah.
God could. That's what he's in the miracle business. That's what he does.
Amen.
You know what I mean? He can fix it. So reach out. You know, God is using these men as tools right now to help you. That's what he's doing. He's speaking through us to you right now. So take advantage of that. So I got a little soapboxy, but folks, even if you're just, we've been talking all about, you know, struggling and all this. This weekend is about celebration. Bring your families out. I don't care if you've got issues or not issues or nothing. If you're looking for a place to bring your family that's safe, fun, and celebrating God, then come on out to Victory Outreach this Saturday. Come out to Westminster Presbyterian Church this Saturday. Come bring the kids. Come ready hungry. Come ready to run around and play and listen to music, and bring your fun clothes out and just ready to come out and play.
Yes.
It's a beautiful area there. The park's right next door still, so if the kids are still around bunches, let them run around right next door in the park and have fun, or maybe do your own thing. Maybe afterwards do a picnic with the family or something out and say, hey, afterwards we're gonna have a little shindig. We're gonna sit in the grass here and hang out. Hopefully the weather will be nice this weekend. Looks like it'll be warm, and you can sit back and enjoy an afternoon under the trees and everything. So that's what it's about.
Yeah.
If anybody has any questions or any issues, they can look for Victory Outreach Roswell on Facebook. That's y'all's Facebook page. They can like and follow and get information on everything that's going on through the church or events like this. But is there a phone number or a place people, if they want to talk to someone live and have questions or have some things they want to discuss?
Yeah, if you have any questions about the Easter egg hunt, you could always call our church phone at 575-363-6008. And if you're out there struggling with addiction and you're saying you need some help, you could always call the men's home, or the women's home number is that same number I just gave, which is 575-363-6008. The men's home number is 575-291-4107. So if you're out there struggling or you just need someone to talk to, give either of those numbers a call. We'd love to talk to you. And
Absolutely. There's help out there, and I'm telling you, it feels like you're alone sometimes. You're not. You really aren't. I don't care how many bridges you've burned, there's a way out. But you got to take the first step. If you don't make that step, no one's going to help you. That's God's rule. God will go to war and do everything, but you got to make the first step. You got to reach out and say, I believe, I have faith, I want to be there. And once that happens, world's your oyster, man.
it's that first yes.
Yeah.
The first yes.
It's the one. It's the biggest step, but the first step's the biggest. But once you take it, I swear it's gonna work out. I don't know how, can't explain how, but it does.
Yeah.
I'm not that smart. You gotta ask God on that one. But yeah. So, guys, did we get it all? Is there anything we wanted to share? Anything we wanted to express that we just got sidetracked on, or anything you can't talk about?
No, we just want to invite everyone out to the Easter egg hunt this Saturday, April 16th at 2 p.m. Also to our Sunday service the following day, April 17th at 11:30 a.m.
And is that normal service time every Sunday?
That is our normal service time. We also have our midweek service Thursdays at 7 p.m., but we're really trying to hit the Easter egg hunt and then the Easter service the following day at 11:30 a.m.
Maybe you're not available here, then come out Wednesday. If you're looking to want to come out, then come Wednesday and join them for fellowship. So put it this way. I know we'd love to have come out this weekend, but anytime you need it, come walk through those doors. I don't care if it's here this morning, whatever, you know what I mean? If you need help, if you want to connect to God, it's never a bad time. You know, if it's during a Sunday party or a Easter egg roll on Saturday or or Monday morning at 10 a.m. Either way.
Yeah, we also have a young adult and student ministry. It meets on Wednesdays at 7. We call
Okay.
it God's Anointing Now Generation. I think Phil kind of touched on it a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you know any young adults or students in high school, middle
Yeah.
school, whatever, we're worshiping the Lord. We're kind of a little more relevant. As Victory Outreach, we try to stay relevant, you know. But
you appeal to, like, you're trying to appeal to younger
Yeah.
people's interests and things. So,
Yeah.
so it's how do you connect to younger people through music, through any,
Yeah.
you're using those tools to connect to God for them.
Right.
And that's what it's all about. Presenting, I mean, it's the message. You present it the way, if you got a more mature, serious group, you come in there doing yuck jokes, they're probably not going to appreciate it as much. You know what I mean? I got to learn that lesson. I still do the yuck jokes. And everyone's all stodgy, and I hear me doing fart jokes. Well, gentlemen, thank you very much for spending time with us. And as always, as I say, I think every time I'm so glad to see that you guys are doing well and helping others, and you yourselves and your own families are getting stronger every day. So it's a good thing. So thank you guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
We'll see you this weekend. All right.
Thank you.
All right. It is 8:54. Man, time is just flying today. I don't know what's going on, but I think they doubled the minute speeds or something. I think 60 seconds is like 45 now or something.